Why would you trust a politician? Politicians, how come a politician goes into office with not much money and they come out a multimillionaire? I mean, how many people can, say you got a cashier at a store, go in making minimum wage or whatever, and then come out a multimillionaire? Doesn't happen. But it seems like most politicians end up going in with these so-called good intentions, and then they come out a multimillionaire. They create all these ridiculous laws for us to follow, but they exempt themselves from the laws. How does that happen? They end up getting us in all these endless wars. How does that happen? They get the news media to go along with them, but yet they think they know what's best for us. Why do they know what's best for us? They create all these goofy laws that take forever to read. Why? You should ask why. Why do they say we have to take the vaccine? How can you trust them that it's good for you? How can you trust them that you're supposed to wear a mask? They don't know what they're talking about, But the second you question them, whether it's in January 6th of this year, they treat decent people that just went there to voice their opinion as criminals. Those people haven't been released from jail yet. They have not had a swift trial, What have they really done? Not much, except give their opinion. You see, politicians hate it when normal people give their opinion. They just want our vote, that's all. And then if you vote for the person that they don't want to vote for, then they steal the election, kind of like Joe Biden, the pickle. Call him a pickle because that's what he is, an idiot pickle. He doesn't make any sense. But yet the press plays along with it. People like Brian Williams, Brian Williams was caught lying, but yet somehow he's back out there again. Now, it's not just Brian Williams. It's the rest of the charade of press, They lie through their teeth. They're part of the political elite, They're with them, They gang up on the American people, but yet the American people seem to be the enemy. That's what they say. How are we the enemy, And it's just on and on and on. But yet, millions and millions and millions of American people, their voice weren't heard this last election cycle. Who we really voted for. They tell us, oh, your vote matters. Your vote matters. Well, how does my vote matter when mine, along with over 75 million Americans, voted for Donald J. Trump? But yet somehow Biden the pickle was in the basement and he won the election. He got more. They said he got 80 million votes. Okay, so you're saying he got more votes than Obama did. How did that ever happen? You see, people don't ask these questions. People need to ask questions. People need to ask serious questions. But you know what? All you ever hear is a bunch of nonsense from the press and the politicians. And, we have the right to have our freedoms back. We do. But the government always seems to know what they're talking about. They say they know what they're talking about. I just scratch my head every time I watch a politician's mouth move. How ridiculous they are. They're ridiculous. And then they act like they're all judgmental towards us. Like, how dare you? How dare you tell us this? Or how dare you tell... No, the American people should be saying, how dare you, Mr. or Mrs. Politician, and Mr. or Mrs. Reporterette, that you don't do your job. You really don't do your job.